was a turnout 100%. The first team to put up a century, 3-digit figures, 104 points against 42 points when they faced the Nkumba Lady Marines on Saturday at the YMCA basketball court. But tonight, they are up against a challenger in the Miracle Ravens as we tip off action. And yes, we get underway with Mariam Namukwaya, the point guard for the Miracle Ravens, tipping off the action with the first blood for the Miracle Ravens. 2-0 the scoreline here at Lugogo Indoor Arena. And to bring you the action, live end-to-end action, my name, Gloria Chomgisha, in the commentary booth tonight for the ladies' action. We are underway as the Kcca Leopards miss their first attempt, and a coast-to-coast dribble from Winfred Akello. She misses that runner as we watch Arnold, the coach for the Miracle Ravens, a bit disappointed with that, but not able to get another layup to drop. The new signing for the Leopards, Tracy Namukosa from the UCU Lady Cannons, as Brenda Aliano continues from where she stopped over the weekend. 19 points she put up against the Navisunsa team, and now she gets that and one to drop against the Kcca Leopards. Brenda Aliano, the point guard for the Miracle Ravens, returning for a fourth consecutive season with the Rubaga-based side, makes it a 3-point play to extend the lead for her team. Miracle leading 5-0 against the Kcca Leopards. Perus Nyamwenge, up she goes, missing that one, but on hand. Cherotich misses the putback for the Leopards. Still scoreless in this first minute of the basketball game. They're going to work the Miracle Ravens, finding a teammate, Winfred Akello, and she's able to bury that one. Very efficient off the glass for the Miracle Ravens. They stretch it now to 7-0. But the response on the mid-range from Rebecca Anu, the power forward of the Kcca Leopards, gives the Leopards their first points on the glass. Runner, up she goes, but a bit frustrated with herself. That is Mariam Namukwaya in your picture. Point guard for the Ravens, shot number 4. Barely played last season, but this time she is very available for the team and earns her slot on the starting 5 as she goes to the charity line. 2 free throws for Mariam Namukwaya. She misses the first. She already has 2 points to her name for this Miracle team. Trying for the second. Mariam makes that one count. So a 3-point contribution from Namukwaya extends the lead now for the Ravens. 8-2. If you're just joining us, this game is live via your Afro Mobile app. Just ensure that you download the app and pay your 1,500 shillings weekly payment, and you'll be able to enjoy this action at the Lugogo Indoor Arena. The Ravens. Namukwaya in control. Finds Brenda Aliano still with the Ravens. Aliano closely guarded. She goes up, but this time it is all air as we watch Arnold Katavi, the head coach of this Miracle team, trying to relay some instructions to his players about the finishing from Brenda Aliano, falling short, not able to get the 2 points. Full court pressure defense against the Kcca Leopards. New signings for them. Sharua from the A1 Challenge team finds Tracy. Tracy turning it over into the hands of Namukwaya Mariam. Spin, up she goes. Namukwaya gets the friendly drop with that beautiful spin move from Namukwaya, going deep in her bag, spinning over the defender, and she gets the 2 points. Perus finds Cherotich, and Cherotich, formerly with the Miracle Ravens, picks up that blocking foul against her former teammate, Namukose Specioja. That is Cherotich, now donning the white color for this Kcca team. She was with the Miracle Ravens for the 2024 season. One of their leading shot blockers and rebounder, Cherotich Lillian, but this time crossing over into the Kcca camp. And they're forced to take that timeout, this Kcca team in your picture, as they take time to talk it over. Down 7 points, the score 3 in favor of the Miracle Ravens. As the Kcca Leopards tonight, they are being handled by player coach Ninette Uwineza, as their coach is yet to avail himself here at the Lugogo Indoor Arena. But taking advantage of that timeout call is the Miracle camp as well. Head coach Arnold Katavi on hand is taking over this timeout to talk to this Miracle Eaglets team. In your picture, they lead by 10 points here at the Lugogo Arena. First quarter it is. This game live via your Afro mobile app. You can enjoy the action happening at the Lugogo Arena. It is midweek hoops after the heavy downpour this morning, and now we get to warm up with basketball action happening at Lugogo Indoor Arena. The Eaglets confident after the timeout. They return. They're up 7 points over the highly favored Kcca Leopards. The inbound through Tracy Namukosa. Tracy drives, floats it up. She's blocked by Namukosa Speciosa. And now Mariam with the full speed. Ahead she goes with the Euro. Off the glass. Not able to get it to drop. Rebound to Sharua. Point guard now for this Kcca team. Finds Tracy. Tracy avoids the defense. Hands it over to Rebecca Anyu. And now in control, Perus Nyamwenge. Shy of a triple-double over the weekend. Pulls up for the 3 ball, but doesn't get it to drop for the Kcca Leopards. And that's Perus Nyamwenge. Did have 19 points, 13 assists, and 9 rebounds. Shy of her first triple-double in this league. As she finds Tracy. Tracy beats the defense, gets the bucket, and is rewarded with a chance for a 3-point play as she picks up that blocking foul against this Eaglets team. That's Tracy Namukosa, the shooting guard, now with the Kcca Leopards. She transferred from the UCU Lady Cannons, where she was last season. Now playing with the Kcca Leopards as they look for this championship in this 2025 season. The Eaglets, through Prosper Anyine, also formerly with the Lady Cannons, finds Aliano. Aliano shakes off the defense, doesn't get it to drop. Rebound into the hands of Rebecca Anyu. She found Sharua Nachiria. Sharua, formerly with A1 Challenge, to Perus. Nyamwenge finds Anyu. Anyu to Tracy. And the pull-up from downtown. Sharua scotches the rim. Doesn't get it to drop. And hustle play on the rebound. Last touch of Perus Nyamwenge of the Kcca Leopards team. Still 10-5 the score in favor of the Miracle Eaglets. Prosper finds Brenda Aliano. Brenda with the runner. Doesn't get it to drop, but she is fouled by her former teammate Cherotich Lillian. And indicating that foul in your picture there, Anita Wanyenze, the lead referee for tonight for this ladies encounter, indicates a blocking foul against Cherotich Lillian as Brenda Aliano converts. 1 of 2. The Eaglets maintain their lead here in the first quarter. 11 points they've put up. Brenda Aliano makes that 100% from the free throw line. 4th point tonight for the shooting guard. Now Perus Nyamwenge of the Leopards. Perus left all alone. Finds Rebecca. And Rebecca's kick pass a bit too high for Tracy Namukosa, her teammate. And it is a turnover as the Miracle Eaglets bench loves the pressure defense, resulting into a turnover. Prosper Anyine in control for the Eaglets, but unable to find the hands of Mariam Namukwaya, her teammate. And the ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover now for the Eaglets. That's Mariam Namukwaya, the point guard of the Eaglets. Not able to keep a hold on the ball. The Leopards looking to close out this lead. They are down 12-5 the score in favor of the Eaglets. Nyamwenge on the drive finds Tracy. Tracy Namugosa almost losing the ball. Finds an open Lillian Cherotich slicing through the middle. And Cherotich with her first bucket tonight. Very comfortable off the glass. Gets the 2 points to drop for the Kcca Leopards. Eaglets, Prosper Anyine finds Namukwaya. Step Side step 3. Kisses the rim and the rebound into the hands of Cherotich for the Leopards. Tracy, coast to coast. Up she goes. Gets the foul, but not able to get the bucket to drop. Tracy Namugosa, jersey number 5 of the Kcca Leopards. As we watch Roger Serunigo now in full voice, the head coach of this Kcca team, makes his first substitution for the game as Ninette Uwineza is introduced for this Kcca team. Tracy makes the first one at the line for the Leopards, still down, putting up 7 points in the first quarter against the 12 points by the Miracle Eaglets. Tracy 2 for 2. Prosper Anyine in charge of this game for the Eaglets. Prosper formerly with the UCU Lady Cannons and now with the Eaglets. Mariam tries again, falls short. Rebound is good for Winfred Akelo of the Eaglets, picking up her first 2 points and extending the lead for the Eaglets. Ninette finds Perus. Perus off the screen, pulls up for the top 3. Doesn't get it to drop, but there will be a foul called against the Eaglets team. An offensive foul being called by this Eaglets team. The ball possession back in the hands of the Kcca Leopards to inbound from the baseline. As we witness more rotations, this time the Eaglets making their first rotation. Checking into the ball game is Hanifa Namuli, shot number 9 in your picture. Hanifa for the Eaglets. Now Perus Nyamwenge of the Leopards pulling up for the mid-range. Doesn't drop. Mariam with the rebound for the Miracle Eaglets. Aliano, unfazed by the defense, gets the layup to drop for this Miracle team. 16 points in the first quarter for the Miracle Eaglets. Ninette Uwineza to Tracy Namugosa. Tracy off the screen, open layup, up she goes, not able to drop, but the rebound. Finish good for Ninette Uwineza of the Kcca Leopards. Her first 2 points, her contribution checking in off the bench. Namuli Hanifa for the Eaglets, closely guarded by Ninette, finds Namukwaya to Namuli. The Eaglets on the drive. Winfred Akelo, torn between 2 decisions, finds a cut in Namukwaya, and the give and go from Winfred to Mariam makes it a perfect finish for this Eaglets side. Rebecca of the Leopards trying to find Cherotich with a wayward pass, quickly stolen by the Eaglets. Namukwaya to Aliano. Aliano on the drive, finds Namuli. She pulls up for the 3. Doesn't get it to drop. Hustle play on the rebound into the hands of Tracy Namugosa. Tracy with a hazy. Tracy slowed down, finds Cherotich. Cherotich drives, finds an open Anu. Not able to get the ball into her hands. And the long pass to Namukwaya goes out of bounds for this Miracle Eaglets side. They lead 18-11 against the Kcca Leopards team. Namukwaya on the run, but the pass too strong for her to be able to finish with another 2 points for the Eaglets. They still lead in the first quarter against the Kcca Leopards, who are highly favored to take their victory against the Eaglets. The pull-up 3 from Uwineza, not good enough. Sharua back to Uwineza. Uwineza with the float game, not able to get it to drop. And Namuli with the hustle play earns a blocking foul against this Kcca team. Tracy Namugosa picks up that foul, trying to slow down Namuli Hanifa of Miracle Eaglets. Inbound for this Eaglets team in the first quarter, 18-11, the scoreline in favor of the team in blue. As Anita Wanyenze just double checking the clock there for this game. That's one of tonight's referees, Anita Wanyenze, in your picture. She is assisted by Mark Chienji. That is the officiation team for this game tonight. Winfred Akelo of the Eaglets. Off the screen, shakes off Rebecca, goes up strong, not able to finish. Rebound into the hands of Tracy Namugosa. Tracy slows down, waits for her teammates, finds Rebecca. Ball rotation to Sharua from downtown, not able to drop. Ninette with the rebound, finds Martha. Martha on the drive, the kick to Sharua. Sharua almost losing it, but still maintains the ball. Tracy with the pull-up three, falls short, and the rebound for the Eaglets. Mariam Namukwaya with the ball, urged to push the ball by her coach. Namukwaya still in control, finds Brenda Aliano. Aliano floats it up and gets it, the friendly drop for the Eaglets. 20 points for the Eaglets in the first quarter. And their biggest contribution coming from that player in your picture, Brenda Aliano, tonight with 7 points. Rebecca, up she goes, closely guarded by Speciosa. And the hustle play on the rebound results into a jump ball as we get more rotations on the floor for this Miracle Eaglets side. Checking in is Miriam Najuma in the picture there. She steps on for the Miracle Eaglets. She replaces Brenda Aliano of the Eaglets. Another rotation off the bench to try and extend their lead. They lead 20-11. Hanifa. And they find an open Mariam Namukwaya. Great ball distribution there, but also the slice from Mariam Namukwaya, finishing off the glass for another 2 points. The Leopards through Sharua. Sharua still with the ball. Sharua closely guarded, finds Perus Nyamwenge for three. Perus misses the three ball, and the rebound into the hands of the Miracle Eaglets. Miriam with the ball finds Namuli, almost turning it over. Mariam left wide open, and Namukwaya buries the three ball. Boy, is she having the game of her life tonight. Mariam Namukwaya for this Miracle Eaglets side. And now the Leopards, Kcca through Perus. They find Martha Soyigi. Up she goes. Falls short on the post play. And not able to beat the buzzer is Martha Soyigi, returning into this game after taking a hiatus last season. In your picture, that is Martha Soyigi. Shot 15 of this Kcca Leopards side as the first quarter runs down. The Miracle Eaglets running riot over this Kcca Leopards side. 22 points they've put up in the first quarter against the 11 points converted by the Kcca team. In your picture, the team in the white, highly favored to come out favorites in this ball game after putting up 104 points against newcomers Nkumba Lady Marines over the weekend. And now they try to maintain that unbeaten streak as they take on the Miracle Eaglets, who are coming off one defeat and one victory. They did have 2 games over the weekend, defeating Nabisunsa, but also losing to the UCU Lady Cannons. That was the Miracle Eaglets. So they are also looking for this victory to make it 2 victories in 3 games. And what a way to do so than on a Wednesday evening here at the Lugogo Arena. The Miracle Eaglets, in your picture there, very energetic in their time out there. First quarter down here at the Lugogo Indoor Arena as the Miracle Eaglets lead the ball game over the highly fancied Kcca Leopards. And that is courtesy of their point guard, this Eaglets team, Mariam Namukwaya. 12 points already in the first quarter for the point guard of the Eaglets side. If you are just joining us, we are live via the Afro mobile app. This is the first game of the day tonight here at the Lugogo Indoor Arena. There are rest of the games, 2 games happening at the YMCA basketball court, as well as Abja Parks hosting another couple of games in the National Basketball League. week 2. In the commentary box, Gloria Chomgisha bringing you this game live action. Martha Soyigi for the Leopards trying to tip off their second quarter. She loses that, and Mariam Namukwaya already with 12 points for the Eaglets in control, turns it over as Ninette Uwineza comes up with that quick steal for the Leopards. Uwineza finds Tracy. Tracy is quickly stripped of the ball by the pressure defense from the Eaglets, and that is Miriam Najuma with the quick strip. Namukwaya once again from downtown misses, but the rebound is good for Chalimpa Amurat. That is the new introduction for this Eaglets side. Chalimpa Amurat in your picture picks up a foul on that rebound, and that will send her to the free throw line to try and pick up her first points of the game. Chalimpa for the Eaglets gets the swish and a round of applause from the bench right next to her. That should definitely boost her even further. Second attempt is good for Chalimpa Amurat of the Eaglets. Gets her first buckets at the free throw line. Uwineza for the Leopards. Uwineza holding on, finds Soyigi. Baseline jumper is short, and the rebound into the hands of Mariam. But she is forced into a double dribble violation by the pressure from Martha Soyigi, as head coach Roger Serunyigo in your picture there, trying to calm his players. Quick inbound into the hands of Margaret Bagala, but she falls short on the finish for the Leopards. And now the Eaglets looking to continue a scorching first quarter. Chalimpa up strong. Not good enough. Rebound to Margaret Bagala. Finds Uwineza Ninette. Uwineza, second season now with this Kcca team in the point guard position. Ninette. Dribble handoff to Rebecca. Finds Tracy. The countdown for the shot clock as Tracy steps through. And she picks up a blocking foul. That's Tracy Namugosa for the Kcca Leopards. Was with the UCU Lady Cannons for the past 4 seasons, but now signing with the Kcca Leopards for this 2025 season. Picks up a blocking foul against the Miracle Eaglets. And a chance for an inbound with 14 seconds left for this Kcca Leopards to get a shot off. Rebecca gets the shot and the friendly drop for the Kcca Leopards side as they pick up their first points in the second quarter. The Eaglets, Winfred Akello to Mariam Namukwaya. Off the screen, Namukwaya with the hesitation. Finds Namuli. Entry pass into Winfred Akello. Akello hands it over to Namuli. Chalimpa pulls up, but she falls short. Namukwaya with the finish as the Eaglets hound the rebounds, picking up an offensive rebound, and they get a beautiful finish through their hot hand. Mariam Namukwaya with another bucket. The Leopards, Tracy thinks about the drive, goes in strong, finds the baseline jumper from Rebecca, misses that one, but Martha Soyigi on hand with the rebound, using her size to get the 2 points for the Kcca team. Still down in this ball game, the Kcca team against the Miracle Eaglets. Namukwaya off the screen, pulling up for the 3 ball. Doesn't fall, but once again an offensive rebound for this Eaglets team. They turn it over on the entry pass, and Tracy Namugosa finishes off cleanly on the first end of the Kcca Leopards side. Another 2 points for Tracy, 6 points tonight for the guard. Eaglets trying to find Namuli, but the ball is stripped and goes out of bounds. Still to inbound this Eaglets team. Najuma Miriam in your picture, shot number 10, will inbound as they call a quick timeout. Head coach Arnold Katavi of this Miracle Eaglets side calling that timeout and a quick breather for his players. Leaderboard for them tonight is the hot hand of their point guard, Mariam Namukwaya, with 14 points. 14 points for Mariam Namukwaya, shot number 4 of the Eaglets, the only player in double digits in this game. And she is with the Miracle Eaglets side as they take a timeout and a breather there. Kcca Leopards, led by Tracy Namugosa's 6 points, are looking to close out that gap. They are down 29-17. The scoreline reads as the Kcca camp listens in intently on this timeout to their head coach, Roger Serunyigo. They will try to close this double-digit lead they are up against. Down 12 points against the Miracle Eaglets. The Kcca Leopards did not have the best of seasons in the 2024 season, and now they look to make amends in this 2025 season. Up against the underdogs, as they may be called, but not looking like underdogs tonight, led by that lady in your picture, Mariam Namukwaya. A massive 14 points just before the halftime break. The Eaglets will inbound. Namuli with another three, second three tonight for this Eaglets side. She was left unguarded and she's able to bury that one. Hanifa Namuli gets on the board for the Eaglets with a 3-ball from downtown. Kcca, Tracy, can she respond? Not able to get it to drop. All air from Tracy Namugosa, trying the top 3 for the Kcca Leopards. As the noise continues in the Eaglets camp. Quick steal from Perus, finds the running Tracy, hangs in the air and finishes it off. 2 points for Tracy, takes her tally now to 8 points. She leads the scorers in the Kcca camp. Mariam of the Eaglets, closely guarded by Tracy, finds Winfred Akello. Akello in the dribble handoff to Namuli, to Mariam, back to Namuli. She pulls up for 3. Once again, back-to-back threes. Same spot, same result. And the bench loves that from Namuli of the Eaglets. Double threes from her. The Leopards. Perus going up, not able to get it to drop, but picks her own rebound, misses. And Winfred Akello with that rebound for the Miracle Eaglets. Namuli, kick pass to Aliano, pulls up for 3, doesn't get the 3. Brenda Aliano returning from the bench, not able to get that one to drop for this Miracle Eaglets side. 9 points for Brenda Aliano, as Prosper Anyine checks back into the ball game for the Eaglets in the point position. That's Prosper Anyine. And the Leopards will also make a rotation of their own as Asina Kabendela checks in the power forward position. That's Kabendela on the ball for the Leopards. Finds Cherotich to Tracy. Thinks about the 3, avoids the defense and glides through for 2 points. Tracy now with the double digits, 10 points for the Kcca Leopards. They are still down against this Miracle side. Prosper to Aliano. Aliano is blocked. And the distance pass, Tracy finishes another runner for the Kcca Leopards. 12 points for the shooting guard acquired from the UCU Lady Cannons. Now with the Kcca Leopards, she takes her tally to 12 points as they go into the timeout huddle. This Kcca team still fighting to return from a 14-point deficit against the Miracle Eaglets. 35-21 the score in favor of the team in the blue. That's the Miracle Eaglets. If you are just joining us, it is the second quarter here at the Lugogo Indoor Arena of the first game tonight. And that is the Miracle Eaglets in blue up against the Kcca Leopards in the white. There will be a 9 o'clock game. That will be a men's game happening here at the arena, where the Kampala Rockets will be in action against a new look UCU Cannons side. Don't miss that. But But for now, we return to the timeout action for this ladies team. Second quarter, as the Eaglets look to continue the fire against the Kcca Leopards team. They lead by 12 points against the Kcca Leopards. 35-23 the scoreline. We return from the timeout. 4 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second quarter. And Specioza Namugosa gets her first bucket for this Eaglets team. Everything they put up turns to gold as Specioza gets on the scoring board with 2 points. Quick ones for the Eaglets. Turnover committed by Tracy Namugosa of the Kcca Leopards, dribbling off her foot on that return from the timeout. Now Prosper Anyine for the Eaglets. Finds Namuli to Brenda Aliano. Prosper looking in. Back to Brenda Aliano. Into Prosper's hands, and she's blocked on the try by Cherotich Lillian, the leading shot blocker in this ladies league. Cherotich Lillian gets her first block tonight against Prosper Anyine, attempting the 3-ball from downtown. Sharua Nachiria now for the Leopards. Sharua into the hands of Tracy, their leading scorer. Finds Asna Kabendela, and the assist pays off with 2 points from Kabendela Asna to take their tally to 25 against 37 points from the Eaglets. Aliano misses that. Rebound to Cherotich. Rescues it into the hands of Sharua. And there is a turnover committed by Sharua Nachiria. Shot number 3 of this Kcca team, formerly with A1 Challenge Ladies Club, now signing a new contract with the Kcca Leopards. Another timeout, this time taken by the Kcca team as we watch them walk to their bench. That is the 5 on the floor for the Kcca team. Perus Nyamwenge, Margaret Bagala, Lilian Cherotich, and Asna Kabendela. The 5 that's on the floor for the Kcca Leopards, still trying to close out this lead by the Miracle Eaglets. They maintain a double-digit lead. 12 points they lead. Such a huge lead here in the second quarter of this game as they listen to the head coach, Roger Seronigo, seated on the blue plastic seat. That's head coach of the Kcca Leopards. Very intense with that timeout talk. I guess this is not the result he hoped for going into the second quarter of the game. His team down 12 points, 12 massive points against the underdogs, the Miracle team, the Miracle Eaglets, hot off the iron. Everything they put up turns to gold as they find the back of the net, the Eaglets side. And now they will have possession on this timeout. Inbounding the ball for them, Prosper Anyine finds Aliano. Sidestep 3 from Aliano. Too high. Hustle on the rebound into the hands of Namuli. She misses the mid-range. Perus Nyamwenge with the coast-to-coast dribble. Perus for the Leopards. Off the screen. Pulls up for 3. And she falls short. Perus Nyamwenge still scoreless in this game. She was shy of a triple-double when they took on the Nkumba Lady Marines. She had 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 13 assists. But tonight, she is yet to pick up a basket for the Kcca Leopards team. Aliano of the Eaglets. Entry pass, quickly stolen by Asna Kabendela of the Leopards. Kabendela finds Perus. Perus on the drive, stops. Kick pass to Sharua, pulls up for 3. Sharua Nachilia not able to get it to drop. Rebound into the hands of Namukos Specioza. of the Eaglets. Akello Winfred with the cross. Up she goes, banks it in. 2 points for this Eaglets side through Winfred Akello on that cross drive against the Leopards. Asna up, misses. Rebound into the hands of Prosper Anyine. Finds the hands of Namuli Winfred to Aliano Brenda. Aliano, pull up three from Aliano. Beautiful three converted by Brenda Aliano of the Eaglets. Takes her tally now into the double digit section. 12 points for Aliano. Perus all alone. Up she goes. Air ball that one. As Perus Nyamwenge goes up against a three defensive side from this Miracle Eaglets side. That's Perus in your picture. Still scoreless. One of the leading scorers for this Kcca team. But tonight, she's been held to 0 points going into the halftime break by this pressure defense from the Miracle Eaglets. They inbound the Eaglets. 39-25, the Eaglets lead if you're just joining us. To go into the final 2 minutes of this second quarter. Prosper from the baseline. Not able to get it to drop. But the rebound out of the hands of Rebecca Anyu of this Leopards team. They are trying to find solutions against the hot hands of the Eaglets. Speciosa falls short on the mid-range. Ninette Uineza. Long pass to Sharua Nachiria. Sharua into the hands of Margaret Bagala on the drive. She's sent to the floor and a chance to pick up her first points for this Kcca team. As the second quarter runs down, Margaret Bagala in your picture there, as the coaches consult head coach Roger Serunyugo, consulting with his assistant Francis Okello, just in your previous picture. And Margaret Bagala now at the free throw line for the Leopards. She also turns out as the center for the She Cranes, that is the national netball team of Uganda. Margaret Bagala, first bucket tonight at the free throw. Misses the second, but will have another opportunity as there is a whistle, an infringement there, early box out call by the Eaglets team. Bagala, second try. Falls short, but rebound into the hands of Asna Kabendela. Finds Perus. Ninette Uineza missing that Euro. Now Mariam Namukwaya, the leading scorer for the Eaglets. Mariam drives. Up she goes. Gets the whistle and the basket. And celebrates that. Mariam Namukwaya. Boy, is she having the game of her life tonight. Takes her tally for the Eaglets now to 16 massive points. The miniature figure of Mariam Namukwaya in your picture. That is her third three-point play tonight in this game. Converts that at the free throw line. 17 points for Mariam Namukwaya, the point guard of the Eaglets team. Leopards, Rebecca Anyu, backing down on the post, finds Sharua. Sharua falls short on the three ball. Asna with the rebound. Pass into the hands of Margaret. She's blocked by Brenda Aliano. Does the basket count? Looks like it's good for Margaret Bagala on that baseline drive, as we see that signal from the referee, Anita Onyenze, indicating an and one. 2 points for Margaret Bagala of the Leopards. Will send her to the free throw line. A chance for that three-point play. Bagala was at that line previously, making 1 of 2. Now she makes 1 of 1. 3-point play for Bagala. The final seconds of the second quarter. Winfred Akello of the Eaglets. Akello turns it over. Asna with the steal for the Leopards. Asna on the dribble. Asna, kick pass. Sharua with another try at the three. Falls short. Asna with the rebound is blocked by Winfred Akello of the Eaglets. Pressure mounting into the final seconds of this second quarter, as the Eaglets will make a rotation coming into the game for the first time for the Eaglets with the colored hair. In your picture there, Hussein Yasmin checks into the game for the Eaglets. Anyu finds the post play of Asna. Up she goes. Doesn't get the basket, but attracts the whistle of the referee, and that will send her to the free throw line. Asna Kabendela, the power forward of this Kcca side, with a chance to shoot 2 for 2 at the line for the Kcca Leopards, who are chasing this ball game against the Eaglets. Asna, swish at the line. First one is good. She will have a second try. That's Asna in your picture. Seems to be communicating to her teammate Rebecca. Gets the second one as well for this Kcca team with 4 seconds left to go into the halftime break. Mariam trying to find her teammate, but the clock runs down and they are out of time. This Eaglets team mounting so much pressure on the Kcca Leopards. They lead 45-31 against the Kcca team, who came in this game highly favored, highly fancied after a triple scoreline over the weekend against the Nkumba Lady Marines. But now they are down 14 points against this Miracle team, the Rubaga-based side, the Miracle Eaglets in your picture there, talking it out in the halftime break. If you're just joining us, this game is live via the Afro mobile app. Just download that and pay your weekly fee of 1,500 Uganda shillings, and you can enjoy basketball midweek hoops of this National Basketball League. The Miracle Eaglets in your picture leading by 14 points against the Kcca Leopards, who take a stroll into the locker room for some peace and quiet as they talk it over on how to slice into the 14-point gap they face against this Miracle Eaglets side. We take a break at the half and return in the third quarter. Gloria Chongisha bringing you this play-by-play of the ladies' game here at Lugogo.